And there's more trouble for Raj Kundra in the porn scandal case that's under investigation by the Mumbai Police Crime Branch. 4 ex-employees of Raj Kundra's company, Vian, have now turned witnesses in the porn scandal. They've also recorded their statements in front of a magistrate. The first witness is an accountant in Kundra's company who has shared all information regarding the balance sheets. The second witness is the most important one. He is the financial officer. The witnesses have given details about alleged money trails. 2 other witnesses are technical staff who've revealed details about the Hotshot app. So the nuts and bolts of Raj Kundra's alleged porn syndicate now being spilt by 4 former employees who've now turned approvers or witnesses rather for the Mumbai Police Crime Branch. Meanwhile, as this investigation continues, trouble continues to mount for Raj Kundra in the scandal because adult actor Sherlyn Chopra is, as we speak, at the property cell office of the Mumbai Police Crime Branch to record her statement. These are images of her arriving at the Mumbai Police Crime Branch earlier today. She has responded to summons that were issued by the crime branch to record her statement on her experience earlier this year with Raj Kundra. She had filed a complaint against him and then mysteriously withdrew the complaint. The crime branch reportedly wants details from Sherlyn Chopra on whether she was approached by Raj Kundra and his company for pornographic content. Sherlyn Chopra, who acts in adult films of her own, had accused Kundra of theft and cheating. She had reportedly had a contract with Raj Kundra's firm Arms Prime Media to provide adult content for some apps based outside India. Sherlyn Chopra claims that she was promised 50% of the financial takings but never received any money. We'll keep you updated on what happens in the questioning of Sherlyn Chopra, but more skeletons are tumbling out of this whole porn scandal closet. India Today now has details of statements recorded by 2 complainants, alleged victims in the case, who've leveled very detailed charges at Raj Kundra, some of them explosive and including details of how the entire syndicate actually operated. Take a look. I was threatened. I was cornered. I was forced to act in obscene movies. The number of silences breaking against Raj Kundra's porn scandal is shooting up. In a new layer to the exploding porn controversy that has Shilpa Shetty's husband at the center, India Today has accessed statements recorded by 2 women who claim they were forced to act in pornographic films. Both recorded their statements with the Mumbai Crime Branch in February, saying they were threatened with police cases if they violated those contracts. While the claims are yet to be investigated, the statements reveal how small-time actors who were struggling to find work in the pandemic were apparently enticed initially with work for web series and then made to sign up for pornographic content. The 2 claimed victims have named accused actor Gehna Vashisht and Roa Khan as well as others in their statements for forcing them to work. They say their videos were later sold to Yash Thakur and Raj Kundra, finally finding their way onto platforms like Hot Hit, New Flicks and Hotshots. Complainant number 1 is a 20-year-old woman who used to play small roles in Marathi serials. She says the lockdown had destroyed her household and livelihood. In her statement, she says, on the 10th of January this year, she saw an advertisement on social media for an acting assignment in a web series. She contacted a person named Naresh, whose number was listed in the ad. A few days later, Naresh told her to come for a shoot of a web series to be held in Mud. She was offered 10,000 rupees per day. Naresh picked up the woman near the Malad station and took her to a house in Mud. There she was told that the series belonged to Gehna Vashisht and was taken to the makeup room. The victim says that initially some scenes were shot in a garden. Later, she was taken inside a bungalow where she was informed about the scene. She was to shoot with 3 side actors who were to take turns raping her on camera. Once she was told about the scene, she refused to work but was threatened by Gehna Vashisht into working. After the scene was shot, Gehna Vashisht is said to have told the victim that 10 lakh rupees had been spent on the web series and if she refused to work, she would have to pay for the losses. After more forced intimate scenes, she was threatened again and the agreed fee was transferred not to hers but her father's bank account. Complainant number 2 is a 25-year-old woman who says that she too was threatened and forced to act in obscene videos. On the 4th of February, complainant number 2 says she was introduced to Roa Khan by a casting director named Ronak. They reach Mud in Roa's car and she is briefed to act in a video named Single Mother. After her makeup is done, she was told that she is too thin for Single Mother and will therefore act in a film called Bartanwali. Refusing to work, she is reassured by Roa Khan, who tells her this is the only route to money and that she doesn't have to worry since it won't be on television, only on paid apps like Hotshot. She's then given a porn name and made to record a no objection video. During the actual filming, the complainant's hesitation upsets director Roa Khan. This is followed by a fully nude scene. Once again, she protests. She is allegedly threatened by Roa Khan, saying cases will be filed against her. The victim says that she was shooting at the location when crime branch from the Mumbai police raided that very bungalow.
The two complaints are almost identical and show a pattern of enticing, trapping and then threatening small-time actors into pornographic content. As Raj Kundra remains in judicial custody, it remains to be seen how many more people break their silence in this expanding porn racket. With camera person Mangesh Ambre, Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai for India Today.
And there are WhatsApp chats that have been revealing Kundra's alleged plan to take pornography into a whole new dimension, into the 3D dimension with virtual reality as well, is what the Mumbai Police Crime Branch says is indicated by certain WhatsApp chats in their possession. Take a look.
A massive porn racket with a futuristic goal. What Raj Kundra and co. planned for the pornographic industry in India was nothing short of explosive. WhatsApp chats accessed by India Today exposed the bold plans of the accused to upgrade porn. The gang was allegedly in the process of using VR 360-degree cameras to make virtual films a first in India. The use of virtual reality cameras were aimed at providing more immersive experience in porn. India Today accessed alleged chats between a content maker and the wanted accused in the case Arvind Srivastav, alias Yash Thakur. In the alleged WhatsApp chats, the accused talk about the equipment and resources they need to shoot VR porn in India. If you're wondering what the fuss is all about, here is what we know. Virtual reality porn is shot in 3D. It needs VR-enabled smartphones and special VR headpieces. It will also need special apps to watch. Such films offer more immersive content. VR gears from Google, Oculus and Samsung can be used. In short, it transforms the on-screen experience. While all these claims are yet to go on record, this is a sneak peek into what Kundra and his gang were looking to do and how deep and dark this porn ring was.
We also saw that how Raj Kundra Hotshot was going to shut down and therefore he made plan B. So this is the reality of this particular porn racket wherein accused knew that there is lot of profit and therefore future planning and competition should be done. With camera person Vijay Desai, this is Saurav Vaktania in Mumbai for India Today.